Okay, so I'm going to be doing a little special read with me for like a long weekend because I kind of want to make this like a 3-day long readathon without really calling it a readathon, because I hope that not adding that pressure to just constantly read, but just trying to read as much as I want to and as much as possible will help me read through some of the books. I have a lot of books on my TBR. But yeah, I have some books that I really want to read, and I just want to see if I can get through like 3 or 4 books, maybe more. I don't know. I haven't been in a slump in a long time, but still I'm a bit scared, to be honest. But yeah, I just want to go through like tomorrow is the 6th of June and I'm off that day. So I have Friday, Saturday, Sunday because I'm home alone all weekend to just read. So I'm really excited to see how many books I can get through and just try to make a dent into this massive TBR pile that goes down and then it goes back up. And I've been trying to get under the 100, and I was under the 100 for 1 second and then I bought more books. So now I'm back at 102 and I really want to get my physical TBR under 100 books. So that's the goal. The physical book I'm currently reading is Strange Pictures by Uketsu. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And this book is so cool. It's a mystery book. It's translated from Japanese. And it has like small short stories. And it's mainly about drawings and mysteries and what you can see and interpret from the drawings. And just look at these pages. It's so cool. So yeah, I'm on page 89. So I'm definitely going to be finishing this first. This is the book I'm physically reading right now. And then I don't know what I'm reading on my Kindle. Let me check. I was kind of forgotten. I'm reading Chopping Spree. I'm reading Chopping Spree by Angela Sylvain, and I have 55% read. And the cover looks like this. You see that? The glare of the ring light is so annoying. But yeah, Chopping Spree, not to be confused with Shopping Spree. This book is really weird. It's about this group of kids who are trapped in a mall and there's someone murdering people. But then also there's like a weird cult at the mall all about money. So the whole thing is just a bit confusing, but we're rolling with it. So yeah, I will probably be reading both physical books and be reading on my Kindle because for some reason I can just read much faster on my book just fell much faster on my Kindle. Let me turn it off because I'm not gonna be reading right now, sadly enough. Screen off. And then there's one book that I'm definitely going to be reading this weekend, and that's mainly because it's a special edition, and it's The Staircase in the Woods by Chuck Wendig. I keep wanting to say Wendigo. That's not his name. And just look at these edges. Like, it's so cool. And then the art on the inside is so pretty. Anyway, this is one of the books I definitely want to be reading because I don't want to take this book with me while I'm commuting to work, because I would rather die than damage a book like this. So yeah, that's kind of my not really plan. I'm just going to try to read as much as possible and I'm bringing you guys with me. And if you don't want that, then please don't leave. Just stay. It's fine. I had to charmingly pick up my book from the floor. But yeah, first I'm going to be finishing Strange Pictures. It's today's first day. I wish I could start this today, but I have a concert and I can't bring a book with me, even though I would love to be the person who's like reading in the crowd before the show starts. But we have a massive bag ban, so I can't bring a bag. So I'm going to carry this book around all night. All I'm gonna be bringing is my phone and my keys and my headphones, because I don't want to have more in my pockets, and we're not allowed any bags, so you know, fun stuff. But yeah, tomorrow this is gonna be the first thing I'm gonna be reading. I'm about halfway through. This book only has like, what was it, 238 pages. I'm very excited and I love this cover as well. So yeah, let's see how many books I can read this weekend. So it was a bit of a later start today than I thought it would be because I was exhausted apparently. I woke up at 10:30 or now it's like 11:30 I think. So I'm gonna start reading. Like I said, I'm on page 89, so I have a little bit more than 100 pages to go. I think I don't want to do them off, but this is a very easy book to read. I'm going to be reading for a bit. I think every time I'm reading, I'm going to be putting a timer if I remember, just to see how much I actually end up reading this weekend, because I'm very curious about that. I ordered myself some lunch because I'm starting and don't have the energy to go to the store yet. I just want to chill on the couch for a bit and read. So yeah, after this book, I might go to the store to like stock up on food and snacks. But for now, I ordered a club sandwich and an iced matcha because I become a matcha addict. I don't know when that happened. I used to not like it, and now here we are. But yeah, we're going to be reading Strange Pictures. I can't really say a lot about this book here. If you want to pause, you can read it. I don't want to give any spoilers. It's so cool though. Like, look at that. I don't want to be giving any spoilers because I don't want to like ruin the experience for anyone. But yeah, it's really cool. It's a really cool mystery book, and the concept is amazing, and the art in this book is really fun. So yeah, I'll be starting a time. I will start it and stop it every time I read, just to see if I remember how much I end up reading this weekend. I hope it's a lot. So I finished Strange Pictures, but it took me about 1 hour and 54 minutes to finish reading this book, and I ended up rating it 5 stars. I really loved it. I thought it was so unique. I loved the drawings in it. I loved that you're feeling like you're able to like try to figure out the mysteries yourself, because you're actually getting hints and like a lot of like interviews and things like that to try to figure it out. And I thought that was really cool. I'm so happy I picked it up. I saw it in the bookstore. I was like, I need to try this. It looks so cool, and it's one of my new favorite books, that's for sure. Since I read this book, I've been doing a little bit of other things. I went out with my dog. I did the groceries that I needed to do, so now I'm ready to get back into reading. And this is why I didn't want to put like a 24-hour or 36-hour time, because I knew I would get like stressed about that. Why did I say 36? I meant 48. Oh well, you get the point. That's why I didn't want to put a timer. I just wanted to see how much I would actually read, and just try to read as much as possible. So a first book done, but I was already like 80 pages into this book. But you know, we count it as a win over here. And I've already picked my next book, and it's a bit of a thick one, like thicker than the last one. I think it has like, I mean, it's not that thick, it has like 250 pages or something, and it's The Cotton Candy Massacre by Christopher Robertson. And this cover is so cool. And I'll just read the back for you guys, because I don't think anyone knows this book. I've never seen anyone talk about it. And it just says, the book you're about to read is an account of the tragedy that occurred at the reopening of Dunking's Bonanza one day in the summer of 1989. Some came looking for fun, like Candy Barton, I can't read that. It's so dark here. And her best friend Lee. Others, like Ricky Rhodes and Silly Sullivan, came looking for a second chance. Instead, they would find a twisted, fun-fetting nightmare. For many of the thrill seekers and families visiting Dunking's Bonanza, that day would be their last, and the events that unfolded would go on to become infamously known as the Cotton Candy Massacre. It sounds so cool. I'm so excited to read it. I can't wait. And one thing that I learned when I was flipping through this book is that it has like art in the back. I've never seen that before. Like it has like art. That's so cool. I'm so excited to read this book. I can't wait. I love horror books. This is right up my alley, and I'm really excited. And they have a Spotify playlist that goes with it that you can scan. I'm already sold. I took a quick shower to hopefully feel less tired. So yeah, let's get back into reading. I hope I'll finish it today, but who even knows at this point? I mean, not today, but before I go to bed, because it's already like 11:30 at night. So it won't be today, but it might be before I go to bed. And to me, that still counts as the same day, because whatever. I've been reading for 8 hours and 17 minutes, and I finished it. I made it. I will give you guys the full update and my thoughts on the book and what I'm going to be reading next tomorrow after I've been to bed, because I'm tired as hell, but I finished it. I did love it. So yeah, you can just see my dog's tail wagging. Hello. I will tell you guys all about it in the next clip, which will be no time at all for you. For me, I will have slept for a few hours. So yeah, I feel like 8 hours of reading in one day is not that much. So hopefully I can do more tomorrow, but we'll see. Book 2 done. Okay, so yesterday I said I finished the Cotton Candy Massacre at around like, after reading like 8 hours and 17 minutes in total. And I had to power through because I was so tired, but it was so worth it because I'm so happy I finished this whole book in pretty much one go with just a little break in between here and there. And I loved it. I rated it 4 stars. It was so close to being a 5-star for me because it has everything that I love. It has like a creepy atmosphere. It has gruesome killings. It's rather gory. The killings are weird. The clowns were hilarious and creepy all at the same time, but there were just a few things that bothered me about it. One was the fact that, I don't know, there was just something about the way that one of the main characters, Candy, was just constantly being described as small and vulnerable, and was just really annoying. Like, oh, she was so teeny tiny. Like, I hate it when people do that. I don't give a shit. I don't care. It's just annoying, and that went through the entire book, and that was just a bit, no, that kind of loaded what 1 star for me. I know that might be a bit harsh, but if you're also annoyed with that, you know what I mean. It just becomes very annoying. And oh my god, my hair is one disgusting mess because I washed it yesterday. Ignore it, please. I'm also so warm. I need to put on a t-shirt. But yeah, I finished it at least, and I enjoyed it. 4 stars, definitely not bad. Now I need to try to figure out what I want to read. I don't know what I'm in the mood for, so I'm just gonna browse my TBR card for a bit and see what I can find. Okay, I found that I'm going to be reading Lord of the Flyfest by Goldie Moldovsky. I am so excited. I don't even know if there's anything on this hardcover. Let's check together. No, okay, well, fine, whatever. I think it's like a YA mystery book. Let me read the synopsis for you guys. I just read the first few lines and was like, okay, I need to read this right now. I forgot I had this book. That's when you know you have a long TBR. Ravi Francisco needs a splashy case to put a true crime podcast on the map. Her plan: go to Flyfest, an exclusive music festival on a Caribbean island, and land an interview with headliner River Stone, who rocketed to stardom after his girlfriend's mysterious disappearance, and expose him as the killer he's sure he is. But when Ravi, along with hordes of influencers, arrive at Flyfest, the dream will get away to a promise turns out to be a nightmare. Soon Ravi is fighting for life amid power-hungry beauty gurus and spotty Wi-Fi. And as he gets closer to River, Ravi discovers that a secret might have even bigger consequences than he suspected. This sounds perfect for me right now. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna take off the Just jacket, because if you read with this thing on, you need help. What's in here? Ooh, a bookmark. I did not know I had this in here. And a, what is it? I ordered these online, so I did not even know I got a sample card. I should put that in my wallet. Oh well. Just put here for now all the bookmarks that I think behind these books. If I don't see it, it's not my problem. So yeah, we're gonna be reading Lord of the Flyfest. It's not that thick. Let's see how long it will take me. I'm very excited. I think this is perfect for me right now. Why did I talk like this? I don't fucking know. I'm a little bit scared because I went to mark Lord of the Flyfest as currently reading on Goodreads, and I saw that the average rating for this book is 3.10. That's not high. I hope I'll enjoy it more than majority of people. That has happened before, so I'm not saying no to reading this. I'm so excited to read it. I'm just like, I hope I'll be one of the weirdos who really enjoy this book. Or that at least like tolerable, you know. It sounds fun, it sounds right up my alley, so let's see what happens. It's not that thick anyway. I'm gonna start reading. I'm gonna turn the timer back on before I forget, and then we'll see what happens. I'm gonna read straight until lunch for now at least, and see how far I get, and tell you my thoughts on getting all that stuff. So yeah, I hope to read longer than yesterday. I love the way this festival's like being advertised. Flyfest is a question and an answer, an enigma, a messiah, a sandal. It's all and it's nothing. It will push the limits of boundlessness into an endless quest to enlighten fulfillment you didn't even know you desired, but also never really longed for. It is air, it is foundation, it is sand, it's supermodels. It is the way the sun feels slipping through your fingers, and the way water feels blowing out your nostrils. It is standing at the top of Mount Everest and discovering the lost city of El Dorado. It is the Loch Ness Monster. It is the moment right after Mount Vesuvius exploded, but right before the people of Pompeii turned into ash. It is a delicious mix of mental ecstasy and physical ecstasy, and synthetic ecstasy. It is yachts and it is fly. This is sound culty. Like, what the hell? I'm already intrigued, to be honest. I've been reading Lord of the Fly Fest for almost 2 hours straight right now. I'm on page 130, so that's about like 65 pages an hour, which is fine. Is this book good? No. Is it highly entertaining? Yes. All these characters are so weird. All this like stereotypes of influences, like it's all very over the top and very dramatic. And they're stranded on this island and all they care about is Wi-Fi. Like they got Wi-Fi and they haven't even like called for help yet. Oh, and one of the supermodels that was supposed to come, it's not called Bella Hadid, it's called Hella Badid. Yeah, so that should give you enough information about this book. Is this the most amazing thing I will ever read? Definitely not even close. Am I highly entertained? Yes. Going to be reading for a little bit longer, and I will finish this one hopefully soon, but I will be taking a break for a little bit soon because I can feel myself like it was like a piece of fluff floating in the air. I can feel myself kind of like drifting. I also really want to try to fix my bookshelf this weekend. I don't know if I will. We'll see. But for now, I'm still reading. I'm going to read for a little bit more. See how it goes. I'm entertained. Let's keep it at that. Okay, ignore how bad this cover looks, okay? This sticker just didn't want to come up, and I know I should fix it with a hairdryer. I just haven't had the energy yet. But I think I'm going to be reading The Midnight Man by Caroline Mitchell next. It's a thriller that sounds really creepy. I hope this will be good. I've had it on my TBR for a long time and I'm kind of in the mood for it. I just saw it and it caught my eye. So I feel like, why not read it? And it just says, if you open your door to the Midnight Man, hide with a candle wherever you can. Try not to scream as he draws near because one of you won't be leaving here. On Halloween night in Slayton, 5 girls go to Black Hall Manor to play the midnight game. They write their names on a piece of paper and prick their fingers soaking blood. At exactly midnight, they knock on the door 22 times. They have invited the Midnight Man in. It was supposed to be a game, but only 4 girls came home. Detective Sarah Noble has just returned to the force, and no one knows more about Black Hall Manor than her. It's a case that will take Sarah back to everything she's been removed from and shake her to the core. Will she be ready to meet the Midnight Man? That just sounds creepy. And I hope it will live up to my expectations for it. I'm very excited about it. Let's go. I know I'm just reading horror and thriller books at the moment. I do maybe want to read a fantasy or romance set. It's just kind of, I'm a mood reader, okay? I just pick what I'm in the mood for right now. This sitting is also, it's not that floppy, never mind. It felt floppy, but no. Okay, quick and last update for today. It's been about 14 hours of total reading right now. And I'm on page 66 of The Midnight Man. I'm so tired though, I can just feel myself almost falling asleep. So I think I'm just gonna go to bed. I really wanted to read more today, but that didn't work. Only read one book and then I just started the second one. So that's a little bit less than I wanted to, but you know what? It is what it is. I can feel myself like, I lost my bookmark, ignore that. I can feel myself like falling asleep over here. So far this book is really creepy. I'm really enjoying it. I love the mystery. I love the like investigation. I'm already very intrigued by all of it, so that's good. I am, oh my god, I am going to go to bed and then I'm going to finish this first thing tomorrow, I think. And you have some other things to do tomorrow. But I hope to finish this and at least start another book. I don't know if I'll be able to finish 2 more books, but we'll see. Well, I'm doing things tomorrow. I will also be listening to an audiobook probably. So there's that. I will tell you guys more about it if I do that, because I have an audiobook that I've been listening to while I'm working. And I only have like 2 hours left of that one, but we'll see. So far, I'm really enjoying The Midnight Man. And I hope to finish it soon, like not today, because I'm literally can't focus on what I'm reading because I'm so tired. So yeah, I'll continue reading tomorrow and we'll see how it goes. Don't cry, you silly sausage. That's an interesting way to remind yourself how to deal with your grief. Also, my book liked that word. It was like, hey, silly sausage. I wasn't talking to you, baby. But yeah, she just called herself a simple sausage. Interesting. I'm on page 142. Around halfway through, a little bit less. Do you think? So far it's very interesting. I want to finish this before I have to do stuff. But it's slow going, so at least I have a reading buddy. After a total of 18 hours of reading, a little bit more, I finally finished The Midnight Game by Caroline Mitchell, and I loved it. I rated it 5 stars. This is so good. This deserves so much more hype, honestly. It's difficult for me to be fully invested in like a police investigation in thrillers, but here there were actually a lot of stakes and the characters were actually very interesting. Even if not all of them were likable, I felt like a connection with all of them, and I think the author did a really good job with that. And the whole storyline is insane. Like, The Midnight Man was so creepy, and the fact that this starts with the murder suicide like immediately, it's just like, it blows your mind. Like, this book is so good. It deserves more hype. I love it. 10 out of 10. Do recommend. It's so good. It's so good. So yeah, that's book 4 then of this weekend. So that's good. Another book ticked off my TBR. I'm finally under 100 books again. That's good. I'm trying to get it under like 90 books before I go on my trip to New York next month. So hopefully we can do that. Right now, like I mentioned before, I'm listening to an audiobook that I've been mainly listening to while I'm at work. I haven't really listened to it this weekend, but I need to do a few things. I need to go out with my dog, I need to do groceries, and I need to fix the laundry. So I have 2 hours left of that audiobook, and it's I Killed Zoe Spanos. It's about this girl who goes to nanny for a rich family in the Hamptons, I think it was. And then she gets like all these weird flashbacks about what happened, and they're like memories, but she's convinced she's never been there. And Zoe Spanos went missing like a year ago, and the girl who got the nanny job looks a lot like her, so a lot of people are confusing her. I'm just making this very confusing. The girl got the job basically because she looked like Zoe, because the kid saw her photo and was like, oh, I want that to be my nanny for the summer. So like that's kind of like is insane already. And then they find out, like they're trying to find out what happened to Zoe, and then she gets like caught up in that investigation because she gives like a false statement. So no one really knows what happened, but she's like a big like suspect in this like whole missing person case. So yeah, I have like 2 hours left on that, and I do listen to it on like 1.3, 1.2 speed. I don't listen to it like 2 like some people do. I can't do that. So hopefully I'll be finishing that right now. So I'll keep the timer running while I do some things, and then after that's done, and after I finish the book, I'll pick my next physical read. I don't know if I will be able to finish it, but you know what? We'll see what happens. I'm also 14 books ahead of my Goodreads goal. Like, what? I'm so happy. I'm kind of proud of myself, not gonna lie. Okay, so I finished listening to I Killed Zoe Spanos, and I ended up rating it 3 stars, which it was fine. It was entertaining. There wasn't anything that stood out to me. And the big plot twist was this kind of like meh, like the whole ending felt a little bit unsatisfying in my opinion. And I was hoping for a little bit more, but like I said, it wasn't bad. I just had higher expectations and they didn't exceed that, but it was still enjoyable. I still enjoyed it. I thought the podcast aspect in it was really cool, especially listening to it as an audiobook. I thought that was really entertaining. So yeah, 3 stars definitely not bad, but it wasn't my personal favorite. And now I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to be reading next, and I'm so split. Like, wait, can you guys still see me? I think so. Okay, so I'm wondering if I want to read this duology, which is like A Song Below Water by Bethany C. Morrow. It's like a fantasy, I think, about like mermaids and sirens, but I'm not sure if I feel like it. I also have The Bone Spindle, which has been on my TBR for a long time. And then I was thinking about reading Twice Hex, which is the, oh my god, what is it called? Like, I think its first book is just called Hexed. And I really enjoyed this one. It's like a witchy book, so I'm kind of split if I want to read any of those, but I have so many options. I was also kind of tempted to read All In by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, which is the 3rd book in the Natural series, but I'm not sure. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I want to read next. What's going on, but this is what we're reading. I don't really know what it's about, but we're reading it. First book in the A Song Below Water duology. Let's see what it's about, because we'll find out together, because it doesn't have a synopsis. I don't know, I think it's like, I don't know, we'll just figure it out together. Thanks. Choco, he picked it for us. So it should be good, right? Come. Come. Will it be a good book? Want to say hi to it? Yeah? He gave it a kiss. So that means it should be good. Okay, so Sunday is almost over and I'm going to be finishing this video. I ended up reading for almost a total of 23 hours this weekend. And I came into like 120 pages in this book, and so far I'm really enjoying it. It's about sirens mainly who are like not accepted anymore in the community because they're mainly black women, or they're only black women at this point. Because of that, the majority of people don't really care about them anymore, which sounds harsh, but it just goes in depth in, it just handles a lot of like racism and things like that, and so far I'm really enjoying it. It's very interesting, it's a very cool concept, so I think I might actually read the sequel immediately after this. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna stop this video now. I might read some more later, I don't know, but I have to go to bed soon because it's back to work tomorrow because it's Monday, sadly enough. But yeah, I feel like I started with Strange Pictures and I read about 150 pages in this book. I'll put like a calculator thingy. 150 pages, or maybe I can calculate it from the top of my head. I probably can. And then I read The Cotton Candy Massacre, which was, how many pages was this? 355 pages, so that is 505 pages. And then I read Lord of the Fly Vest, which was 311 pages, so that is 816 pages. Then I read The Midnight Man, which was 322 pages, so that is 1137 pages. And then I read about 120 pages, like I said, in this one. So I read more than 1,200 pages. And then I finished my audiobook. So I feel like that was good, right? Like, honestly, this is pretty good in 3 days, in my opinion. I thought I would read more. I didn't, but I'm not upset with it. I think I did pretty well. What do you guys think? Anyway, this was pretty good. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please leave a like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe so you can see more videos from me in the future, and I'll see you later. Bye!